Today we're at Dental Chapter School, home of the Bobcats, and we're here to
Do the math! Yay!
Today we're at Dental Chapter School, and I've got Gavin with me. You ready? All right, turn around. Let's get going here. So, what's this say?
Prime.
That's a big one at the end, isn't it? Prime factorization.
Prime factorization.
Okay, and what numbers are we working with?
26 and 50.
Okay, so prime, what do you know about prime? Like a prime and a composite number. What do you know about that already? You've heard of prime numbers, right? And composite numbers?
Composite numbers.
What are composite numbers? Do you know what those are? Something besides 1 goes into it, right? Okay, so if we had 10, what number goes into 10?
5.
Okay, and what else?
1.
1, and what else?
6.
Almost. Because we know 1 times 10, right, is 10, and 5 times what?
2.
Okay, so we know 2 goes in there, right? So more than 1 in itself, that's why that's a composite number. What about 3? What goes into 3?
1. 2.
No. Just 1 and 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that makes it prime. Okay. So, do you think this is prime or composite? Do you think anything besides 1 and 26 go into 26?
Yeah.
What do you think goes in there?
13.
Perfect. All right. So we know that 1 and 26, but we want to get something different than 1 and 26. So you said 13 goes in there. How many times does 13 go in there?
2.
Go ahead and put the 2 right there. All right. So then what we do is we extend and we see, is there anything else that these can be broken down into? So is there anything besides 1 and 2 that will go into 2? No. Is there anything that will go into 13 other than 1 and 13?
No.
No. So 26, when we prime factor out, we're going to have 2 times 13. And that's the answer, because these are both prime numbers now. Okay? So let's try 50. All right? So now you're on your own here. All right? But I'm right here if you need me. Okay? So what 2 numbers will go into 50? If you had 50 cents and you wanted to cut it in half.
Oh, 25.
Okay, so what 2 numbers do you think we're going to put there? One's going to be 25, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the other number going to be? Because how many times does 25 go into 50?
2.
Perfect. Okay. So, can we do anything with the 2?
No.
There's nothing to do there, right? Okay. So we'll circle it because that's done. Now, what about 25, though? What goes into 25? Some number times itself will get you there. Think about this.
5.
5 times what?
5 times 4. Wait, no. 5 times 5.
There you go. All right. So, seeing as we had the number and then we took the 2 branches off, from here, what will we do?
You will.
Draw your 2 lines down. And what 2 numbers make 25?
5.
Times what? You just said,
5.
right? 5 times 5. Okay. Now, is this a prime or composite number?
Prime.
How do you know it's prime?
Because nothing else but 5 and 1 will go into it.
Perfect. Nothing besides 5 and 1 will go into it. So these are both prime numbers, right? So can we go any further?
No.
So circle those. So just like I did here, I put the smallest number first. So out of the numbers that are circled, what one is the smallest?
2.
So write 2, and then put times What's the next smallest number we have?
5.
Okay,
Wait.
because we've used that. Yep.
Yeah, 5.
Okay, so write 5. We've used that. What's left?
5.
Write it again, times 5. Okay? But now we're going to go a step further. We're going to put this in an exponential form. Okay? So if I said 3 times 3 times 3, that's the same as 3, 1, 2, 3 to the third power. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen exponents
Yeah,
before?
we've been learning about that.
Perfect time, right? If I did 4 times 4, that would be
4 to exponents.
right
To the
to the second power, right?
yeah.
So how can we write this? We know the 2 is going to stay like that. So what's the next number?
The next number would be
Because we have our 5s, right?
10.
Well, that's if you added them. But let's go ahead and write our 5. And how many are there?
2.
So what's the exponent going to be? Perfect. Okay, because we know 5 times 5 is 25 and 5 squared is 25, right? So now take a look. What's 2 times 25? Or 25 times 2?
50.
That's what we started with, right? So go ahead and box off your answer there. There you go. So prime factorization, we did it all. Gavin, perfect work.